Charlie Kirk, rise, activism, and the attack that ended his life. Charlie Kirk grew up in suburban Illinois and rose to national prominence as a young conservative organizer. He founded Turning Point USA, TPUSA, in 2012 while still in his late teens. The group quickly became a major force on college campuses, known for mobilizing conservative students, holding high-profile campus events, and engaging in culture war issues. Over the next decade, Kirk became a familiar face on conservative media, a speaker at major Republican events, and a polarizing figure in American politics, celebrated by supporters for energizing young conservatives and criticized by opponents for provocative rhetoric and controversies tied to TPUSA activities. Background reporting on Kirk and Turning Point USA. As his national profile grew, Kirk was frequently in the news, hosting and appearing on cable programs, organizing campus tour, and advising politicians. His style combined branding, rapid social media outreach, and confrontational debate tactics that made him influential with many conservatives and a target of sustained criticism from critics who argued his methods amplified polarization. He also became a frequent subject of litigation, campus backlash, and contentious public debate about free speech and campus safety, profiles and reporting on his activism and public presence. On September 10, 2025, Charlie Kirk traveled to Utah Valley University, UVU in Orem, Utah, to speak at a public event, the first stop of a speaking tour scheduled for the fall. During that appearance, a shooter opened fire and Kirk was fatally wounded. The event was widely described in the press as an assassination because the attack targeted him while he was addressing an audience. Campus officials, state and federal law enforcement, and the FBI rapidly responded to the scene. UVU later issued statements expressing grief and support for students and staff affected by the shooting. University statements and contemporaneous reporting. UVU, Edu 3. Within days, investigators named a suspect, a 22-year-old man identified in reports as Tyler Robinson, and authorities arrested him. Prosecutors announced capital murder charges, including allegations that they would seek the death penalty and additional counts related to the shooting. The FBI and local law enforcement have continued to assist the investigation, including public appeals for video and tips. Authorities released photos and statements as they gathered evidence. Federal agencies posted reporting and guidance for victims and witnesses. The investigation included search warrants, witness interviews, and a large public safety response. Reporting and official law enforcement releases on arrest and charges. Kirk's killing triggered an immediate national response. Political leaders, commentators, and civic organizations condemned the violence. Public memorials, vigils, and political statements followed. The assassination intensified debates over political rhetoric, campus security, and the prevalence of political violence in the United States, with commentators on all sides warning against using the incident to inflame further conflict. The event also prompted questions about security at public campus events and how institutions balance safety with free speech. Broad coverage of national reaction and policy discussions. As of the most recent reporting, prosecutors have pursued top-tier charges and the legal process is underway. Courts, filings, and formal proceedings will determine criminal responsibility and any sentence. Investigations into how the shooter obtained weapons and planned the attack continued alongside broader inquiries into event security and the possible motives of the accused. The outcome of the criminal case, appeals, and related civil or policy responses remains subject to the courts and ongoing reporting. Ongoing legal coverage and timelines. Backhand index pointing right. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more historical true crime documentaries and deep dives into infamous criminal cases.